Hello, this is Charles Joseph Smith, and I'm going to do a sort of a dry run of a brand new edition of some additional music for War of the Martian Ghosts. It's the piece that I composed as a avant-garde opera. This is a recit and duet called I Have It on My Scanners. For this, I'm going to do a sort of a costume change on my head. Two characters are doing this. Captain Plenn, a female captain. So I'm going to be doing the role of Captain Plenn, and Lieutenant Lamarre is a male. So I'm going to change to Lieutenant Lamarre with this costume. But Captain Plenn is sings about roughly 82% of 90% of the music, 95% of the music. So it's a so let me get the costume change. So in this scene from War of the Martian Ghosts, this is Act 1. The members of the Anti-Invasion League, led by a Captain Plenn, and one of her subordinates, Lieutenant Lamarre under her, had just passed 3 regions somewhere around this fictional city called Danilia. They had been called up to wage war against the Martian Ghosts themselves, 6 of them, maybe 7 of them, and then the boss enemy named Dregger. So I'm treating it a little bit like a video game in there. This takes place just near the end of Act 1. The fight happens, and then the combat happens at that point, and then Act 1 ends. It's in 2 acts. So this is a premiere of this new music that you won't see in the record release that I already had from War of the Martian Ghosts right now from Super Records. But this is an addition. Yeah, the record release is out there. But I have a bit of an outside chance that I could present this at one of their record releases, even though it'll likely not be on the CDs or vinyl itself for the album releases from Super Records. But this is something like a add-on. So I'm going to be doing 2 roles, singing the part of Captain Plenn and who's a soprano, and Lieutenant Lamarre, who is a sort of a tenor or maybe a baritone. See what I mean? Just before Captain Plenn sings, you'll hear the bum 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 bum. So I'll do this. I'll do this for you. And this same motive will be used in the finale of the opera, War of the Martian Ghosts, the Samba version. That ends the opera, but this is Act 1. The Samba version ends in the end of Act 2. So without further ado, I'm going to summarize a little bit of this. Yeah, but I'm gonna try not to give away the ending, of course. Just so the members of the Anti-Invasion League, who have their base just near Area 51, are called up to fight against World Martian Ghosts led by the evil Dregger on Mars. And it's the year 2060, 2070, something like that. They So when they take off from Earth to Mars, they land at the city of Danelia, and this is where and its suburbs. It's a fictional city in the city of Mars, and this is where like most of the action takes place, including the combat to come. The War of the Martian Ghosts, the Martian Ghosts themselves, as well as Dregger, are members of the PFFBs, Purple Fatales, and the Forces of Bad. So without further ado, I'm going to do a dry run. And here we go. This is Lieutenant Plenn singing. So Lieutenant Plenn sings first. No, Captain Plenn sings first. And then I'm going to change costumes for Lieutenant Lamarre, so you'll know which character sings which. And this is just for you. I'm reading the score right now. I have it in my scanners. We are now at the pass of nowhere. Frightening like lightning, flashing and crashing and dashing right towards the Dregger. You better be prepared, for the Dregger never cared. I see you in the distance. Something that we all have feared. Some Martian ghosts are here, sighted at 100 clicks that way. These are the enemies. Named Odia. And then they have Peru and Clancy and Ferrer and O'Shea. Cut! We're missing pages 5 and 6. Let's do a do-over, but I want to take a 1-minute break. I'll be back. I'm back. Yes, sorry for the interruption. Now I need to put page 5 and 6. Here's what the score looks like. Yep. First time you ever saw a bit of War of the Martian Ghosts? Yeah? Now, all I need to do is just put this at page 3, 4, 5, 6. So, see? Yeah, it's backwards, but yeah. Let's see a bit of the score. It's upside down. Yeah. Yeah, it's upside down. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be Captain Plenn again. So I have to do this lady thing. Just like this. Yes. Then I get ready for the costume change. And once I put this right here, I am good to go to do another one. And that's it. And here we go. Take 2. The Recitative-Duo. It's called I See It on My Scanners. That's the name of this thing. I See It on My Scanners. It's a sort of a 6.5 minute thing before the actual battle. So here we go. I have it on my scanners. We are now at the pass of nowhere. Frightening like lightning. Flashing and crashing and dashing right towards Dregger. You better be prepared, for Dregger never cared. I see off in the distance something that we all had feared. The Martian Ghosts are you. Sighted at 100 clicks that way. These are the enemies. These are the enemies. Named Odia and Bande and Peru and Clancy and Flora and Hache. All of you already on with sticks. Get them at the ready. Although I don't see Dregger among the enemies, we must be still on the TV. Dregger could be embedded among those foes. Our strategy is to battle them one by one, just like a Western duel, but without revolvers. All of you, spread them now and prepare for that big combat. Private Leona, you will fight your stick with Odio. Yes, Odio, she will choke you on till death. Lieutenant Thor, you so fast up in there. She is a dangerous contortionist who can squeeze you to death like a python. As for me, I will take on Belloc, even if I must die. She has white hair, but do not be deceived that she is a senior, as if a sage. She is still dangerous. The way she kills can be outrageous, so I must be so. Cut! Oh, let's see. Yeah, I missed the page again. The pages are flipped. Okay, this is the final take. I see it on my scanners. Take 3. And action! I have it on my scanners. We are now at the pass of nowhere. Lightning, like lightning, flashing and crashing and dashing right towards Dregger. You better be prepared, for Dregger never cared. I see off in the distance something that we have need. The Martian Ghosts are here, standing at 100 clicks that way. These are the enemies. These are the enemies. Named Hoodia and Bendy and Blue and Clancy and Ferrer and Ashay. All of you already armed with sticks. Get them at the ready. Although I don't see Dregger among the enemies, we must be still on the qui-vive. Dregger can be embattled among those foes. Our strategy is to battle them one by one, just like a western duel, but without revolvers. All of you spread them now and prepare for that big combat. Private Leon, you will fight your snake with Audio. Yes, Audio, she will choke you unto death. Return the floor, you sense the wrath of Mende. She is a dangerous contortionist who can squeeze you to death like a python. As for me, I will take on Block, even if I must die. She has white hair, but do not be deceived that she is a senior, as if a sage. She is still dangerous. The way she kills can be outrageous, but I must be so also outrageous and courageous. Ah, I'll bring the blanc into the grave in mortal rage. As for you, Lieutenant Lamarre, you will fight that rough and tough brew. He can make real dead meat out of all of you. He is like a capoeira master. He must be put down or you're screwed. Clancy, Flora, and a shade. I cannot pick up who you'll fight because I will always give the secrets to them of fighting targets as if we're telegraphing our own intent. We're on our own. Weskin not alone. Time to go. Disperse. Time to go. To go to battle and forget of all that tattle so we can win the war against the foe. We know what to do to prepare for big fight moments away. You're right. Disperse. You know all your objectives. Go! Let's do like the final. The entrance to Lieutenant Lamarre. We know what to do today. Prepare for big fight moments away. You're right. Disperse. You know all your objectives. Go! That's it. That's it. That's my recitative aria called I See It on My Scanners, sung by Captain Plenn and Lieutenant Lamarre. I might even do that in the probably one of the record release shows. I just need to memorize the captain's and lieutenant's lines, and I think, and do it off book, and I think I had it. Yeah. Stay tuned. Yeah, yeah, yeah.